Cool. That's a new game. Oh. What? No, stop. No. Oh, this is what I was waiting for. Wait. I care about this. I actually care about this. Oh my fucking god. Dude, it's at 6 FPS. It's at 6 FPS.
With 4K resolution and TV
This is what I was fucking waiting for. Oh my god. Finally, bro.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution.
Dude, this game actually looks so fucking good at 60 and in 1080. Holy shit.
Not only that.
No. What? Stop. What?
Travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
Strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
What?
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games.
What?
Details will be revealed at a later date.
Bro. New Hero
The
Quest?
digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition,
Oh my
Nintendo
god.
Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th.
Oh my god.
The Nintendo Switch 2
Bro, my
editions
head.
of Xenoblade Chronicles
I'm going
2
fucking
and
insane.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3
I'm going fucking
will be
insane.
available on the dates
I'm
shown
going
on screen.
fucking insane, bro.
Three
What
Xenoblade
the
Chronicles
fuck?
games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
No, stop. Don't announce anything new.
Will be
Stop.
added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out.
I will, but don't announce anything Xenoblade.
And a new
No.
story in the Xenoblade series
No.
is about to begin. Here
No.
are some early moments from the game.
What? Stop. Fuck you. Eat shit. Stop. No. Bro. No. Stop. I can't breathe. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna have a heart attack. It's Xenoblade 4. It's Xenoblade 4.
大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に
What?
この剣の名に恥じぬよ。
Oh my god.
ここが龍子
Bro, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、
I did not think this was gonna
行
happen.
動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがここ
Whoa.
にあると思ってください。
Holy shit. Bro, I'm gonna die.
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
This game looks really good. This game looks really fucking good.
失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
Holy shit.
あの場所に。
It's like Xenoblade metaphor. Oh my god.
始まるわよ。
Bro. My heart's beating out of my fucking chest right now, dude.
兄上。
Xenoblade 4. It's called that, right? Give me the title. Give me the fucking title right now. Holy shit, this game looks fucking gorgeous. Oh my god.
破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Oh my god, they're doing the fucking Nocturne thing. No fucking way. No fucking way. Huh? Huh? Wait, what the fuck? That's fucked up. Hold on. Stop.
Xenoblade
Stop.
Genesis
Stop announcing
marks
things.
a new beginning.
I'm joking. Stop announcing this. Bro, stop announcing things, please.
What kind of story do you think?
We're hyper analyzing this right after the stream, by right after the
Please look
fucking
forward
the
to
direct. By the way,
future
we're hyper analyzing this right after. Right after. That was the greatest direct of all time. I'm gonna say that one. That was the greatest fucking direct of all time. Here's what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna pull up that trailer for Xenoblade 4, and we're gonna analyze the fuck out of it. That was a really good direct. Okay, now we're already turning off the music because I need to listen to this. So, I'm guessing, just based off context, because anima is some Xenogears bullshit, but I wouldn't know because I haven't played those games. Or some Xenosaga bullshit, I don't know. Xenoblade 2 is technically a gacha game? Holy fuck, you're actually not even fucking wrong. Still no bingo, though. Unfortunately. Damn, we got so many things here, though. I just got unlucky with the layout of the card. Okay, sorry. So, we're going to get into this proper. June 26th, best era in game announcements. In history, maybe. It's actually been fucking insane. I've never seen this stacked of a fucking lineup ever. Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright, it's gonna stay calm. I'm sorry, we're gonna be pausing this a lot. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Here, these are almost certainly Xenoblade 3 assets, right? Look at this area. Now, I don't know if it's trying to actually be somewhere from Xenoblade 3. Genesis. Sorry, I don't know if it's actually going to be somewhere from Xenoblade 3. I don't know how much sense that makes. But the area here, it definitely is reminiscent of some of the, like, I think there's a colony that has a topography very similar to this in Xenoblade 3. With the waterfalls and the same colored trees and the lake everywhere and all that. That even kind of looks like a Ferronis. It's not a Ferronis, obviously, but it looks kind of like one from a distance. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Fantasy Xenoblade. Also, is that well, hold on. Sorry. I'm going to be annoying. I'm sorry. Is that the new Xenoblade? Is that the new Xenoblade? Because it means something different every game, right? Maybe we have a new one. Unless they're getting another spin-off like X. I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I think it is? And maybe it's just because Xenoblade 2 is like giving me this expectation. But Xenoblade 2, to my understanding, I didn't obviously wasn't into it when it came out. But the impression everyone had, and even I had when I first started playing it, was that it was its own entry. Like it didn't seem like it was very much tied to Xenoblade 1. But at the end, spoilers to Xenoblade 2 in case you haven't played it. It is tied to Xenoblade 1, 100%. They are like intrinsically aligned with each other. And I think this might be a similar situation, just based off the naming convention at all. And the fact it's not called Xenoblade Chronicles, just called Xenoblade Genesis. I don't know. I get the feeling that's significant in some way. I think this is tied to the other games, though. Just maybe not in as heavy as a capacity as what we've come to expect. I'm just of the mind it's like X due to non-numbers. Maybe, but it could also just be a reboot for the series. I could see that, too. This game looks really good. Luco. So we know the school that we've seen in this game is called. I'm gonna get Obsidian now. Hold on. We know at the location. It could be the. So hold on. Xenoblade. Fuck off, dude. Oh my god, bro. I hate Obsidian's program. Sucks. Xenoblade. Genesis. Okay. So. Anima. Important. These notes are going to be terrible, but it's okay. I just wrote impotent. Nice. And what's the name of the place? Oh, fuck. Lucos. Okay. Okay.
騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその意志と共にあると。
So it's like a school game. It's gonna have time management like Persona.
今日の訓練は実践を想定してのものだ。
A military academy from the vibes of it, actually.
力の使い方。なんとなく分かった気がす
The
る。
glow I'm seeing here, I'm sorry, I doubt this is what it means, because it probably doesn't, but just visually, the glow I'm seeing here reminds me so much of what it looks like, actually, never mind, I'm not going to say that. It's okay, never mind.
なんとなく分かった気がする。
I know there's someone watching the stream who hasn't finished Xenoblade 3, and I don't want to spoil it. Damn, bro. Dude, the art style looks so good. Holy fuck, like, look at this, man. I thought 3 was the prettiest this game's, like, art style could go, but this looks even better. Holy shit. excited for our OOT remake since that was officially confirmed. Yeah, me too. I'm very, very much excited for that. I'm wondering, the art style seems very interesting, though. I'm very curious about what the choice was behind that. I guess we'll see more soon, though. It's coming out this year, so. Sorry, hold on. Stop, hold on. What fucking shape was that zone? Okay, it's like a... As you know, I'm just saying, the color of it reminds me of a certain something. I could be crazy, guys. I don't know. This reminds me of something. Interesting color there. Interesting color choice is what I will say. Very, very interesting color choice. Very interesting color choice. Unless it's a conduit? Maybe. I don't know. Also, I know she's just using like blades with swords on them. Look at the Bridget vibes. 100% Bridget vibes. 1,000,000% Bridget vibes. Choreography looks great. Does her face look a little funny to you guys? Like in this shot in particular? Like, hold on. Looks like they yassified her. I don't even know what she's supposed to look like. She reminds me of Hulkenberg, actually. Maybe it's just the ears. I don't know. Very funny. I need a crystal. Okay, that is what weirds me out. That looks like a Mobius or an Ouroboros form, right? Hold on. Let's just go back a little bit. Yeah. Holy shit, that looks like Mobius. Right? Am I tripping? Or like Ouroboros? I feel crazy. But that really looks like Ouroboros. The same visual motif, at least, like very similar style, like stylization. They hate making the same game twice over there, so I don't know if it actually is something meaningful, but that is very strange. And our protagonist here is fighting her, so she could be an antagonist. I don't know. She looks like, I mean, purple usually means bad, but she's also clad in purple, actually, so I don't know. Huh. Interesting. Okay. She looks cool. Wait a minute. No Nopon. Wait, guys. Are these the new Nopon? Since I'm the first one to make this legendary discovery, and, you know, as tradition with how discoveries, you know, usually pan out, at least scientifically, I think it would fall on me to give this thing a name until we know more. And the name I've chosen might sound reminiscent to you. We're calling them Fantasy Pawn. I mean, I thought it sounded pretty good. I don't know. There's a lot of silence I'm noticing, but I mean, that's the name I want to go with. I feel like they're Fantasy Pawn. I feel like that's what's really resonating with me when I look at this guy. That's what screams Fantasy Pawn. Fantasy Pawn. This game's gonna fucking suck. Okay, sorry. That's a joke. That's a joke. Dancing.
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされ。
No, I don't mean to sound crazy. No, it wouldn't be Klaus. That wouldn't make any sense. He's like repented. Like he doesn't really give a fuck anymore. Even if he were to somehow come back, I don't think he'd care. Fallen God. Okay, sorry, let's just... Big Nocturne vibes out here, like SMP Nocturne. This game also has to seem to have an emphasis around crystals, so seeing that like stylization on the title makes sense. I wonder what this could be even about. It's coming out next year, so we have time, but... This is gameplay, by the way. Albeit, not combat, but definitely gameplay. So this is interesting. So, hold on. We have ideas of the power system here. Every Xenoblade game has a separate power system, like blades, and like in Xenoblade 2, or, you got what I'm saying. Ouroboros in Xenoblade 3, right?
風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。
Dude, and six suns. Six suns. What's up with that? I'm trying to think what that could mean.
そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
Oh yeah, blade. Okay, yeah. This we know the blade system is gonna look like this is the blade of this title. We don't know much about them. I mean, we do say actually they do elaborate on it in a second. Okay, so the stone gets this thing called an anima crystone. Very funny name, crystal and stone. I get it. So, what do we know what the blades are called, or just call them blades? Like. It's not capitalized, which is weird for me, but... Let's call it a blade. Veselai too.
これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
Academic and otherwise. See, that emphasis makes me really think that academics are actually going to play a factor in this game beyond just the setting you're playing in. I think it's actually going to matter. I don't know. That's my guess. Just what I'm feeling. I don't know. I don't really know. I do think the crystone takes the shape of a sword when active too. Wait, what? Oh my fu- Guys. That symbol. That symbol looks... I don't know. I can't help but think it looks, a little bit familiar. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But... Fuck, hold on. Gotta find a good picture. There we go. This'll do. I don't know, guys. I know it could just be a sword, but... Yeah, it looks like an Aegis sword, right? That's what I was thinking. That's really weird. That's really interesting. I didn't even notice that. Good fucking eye, Withered Link. That's good eye. That's good eye. I didn't catch that. That's so odd. Now, the question is it just a reference similar to how, like, in Xenoblade 3 or even X, like, they have, like, arts that are, like, share names between other entries, but that doesn't really mean anything. It's just to be cool. Or is it actually significant in some other way beyond just being a reference? Anima is a concept carried from Gears and Saga. Okay, I haven't played those games. I'm going to look up what those are right now. Okay. So, per the Xenosaga Fandom Wiki, I fucking hate Fandom Wiki, by the way. You guys know how much I'm sacrificing to learn into this. So it pairs the power of Animus and holds the function of controlling its power, which is controlled by Anima, isn't just the power of Animus itself, but also extends to the system that uses the power of Relics of God. Lost Jerusalem, bro. What the fuck is this series about? Vessels of Anima. That's weird. Veselai is what they're called. Okay, fuck. I feel like I need to play Saga to understand this reference more, but... Based on what I'm reading here anyways, these sound similar. Animus, what's that? Relics of God. They did mention the vengeance of a god a moment ago, too, in the trailer, so... Had not been used... Theoretically, the power of Animus had not been used at this... Wait, what? Nerve lost Jerusalem, the consciousness of humans directly acted upon on the power of Anima, and by that influence, the function of the failsafe accelerated. What the fuck is the failsafe? Vessels of Anima. Okay, most of this doesn't make any sense to me. But I am seeing already some parallels because they're called Veselai. It has vessel literally as a root word. There's also animal relics that look like they pull energy from the Saga variants of the conduit. That is interesting. So, do we think that these have some direct tie to the conduit? They get their source of power from there. If it's true that they seem to be following a lot of cues from Saga and Gears, that wouldn't be necessarily out of the question. So these crystals might pull from this game's conduit. I wonder. I'm trying to think. Okay. I just got confirmation the person I knew who would get spoiled in Xenoblade 3 is not in the stream anymore, so I'm going to say this. I do think that what's most likely, the term Genesis, this is probably taking place after the end of Future Redeemed, where the worlds reemerge with each other. Now, the interesting thing here is I'm trying to figure out where, well, I guess if they merge with each other, the question remains, no, yeah, the implication with the ending cutscene of Xenoblade 3 is, hold on. The world doesn't, like, get reset or anything. It doesn't go back to, like, it doesn't go back in time. What happens is, hold on, Future Redeemed, ending cutscene. Okay. Skip ahead. Nope. Okay, that's not what I want. I don't want to cry. Sorry, stop. Sorry, I'm watching this on another monitor because, hey, what is that thing over there, by the way, guys? What's going on there? I don't know. It looks a little strange. And there's another bubble in the multiverse. It could be. We know that each universe holds its own conduit. That's really cool, man. I haven't finished X, but thanks for telling me. I appreciate that. I don't actually care. I'm not that mad. So, hold on. What I'm interested in more, though, this is not the end feature, the Xenoblade 3 ending cutscene. Because if I remember correctly, right? No, not X3. Xenoblade 3, fine. Fuck you. Oh, is it post-credits? I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry, hold on. God damn it. Okay. Here we go. So, to my understanding is, just got home, gotta watch the direct. No way they don't see Xenoblade. We got Xenoblade 4. It's called Xenoblade Genesis. Yeah. So the implication here is that after what happened to Xenoblade 3, the world goes back to what it was before Zed trapped them in the Endless Now. So, why is there skipping in this fucking video? What the fuck is wrong with your Switch, bro? Gotta put more thermal paste on there, man. Gotta put more thermal paste.
They'll start the fireworks without us.
Get a move on already, or all the good spots will be taken.
Exactly, so come on, move it.
Sorry, I zoned out for a sec. I'm coming.
No pawn is what weirds me out so fucking bad, because even X had no pawn. There could be no pawn in that game, but we haven't seen them, that's for sure. The answer is the fused world where Earth used to be in our solar system. Yeah. So, is this that Earth is the question I have to ask, right? I think so. That's what I'm assuming. But, fuck me. Are we sure this is the New Froze world? I don't think so. Oh, I guess not, huh? This is how Xenoblade 3 ends, but we know, oh, shit, you're completely right. So what likely happens is, okay, now we're opening up MS Paint. That's how you know this shit's about to get fucking real. So what likely happened is, hold on, I have to fucking stream my whole display now. Fuck, there we go. So, in reality, this is our timeline, okay? Whoop. Boom. So we're gonna say this right here. We're just gonna say actually, why am I making this complicated? Xenoblade 3 end. Okay. And here we know that the worlds aren't merged because they go back. Right? And then eventually, Future Redeemed fast forwards, presumably, to some unidentified point right here. Worlds emerge. Or not merge, just merge. So I'm doing this with a mouse, it's not easy. So, based on this, right, I'm assuming, I think there's potential in that Noah hearing Mio's flute means that is when the worlds fuse, though. I don't know. I think that's more of a symbolic kind of thing. I mean, that's not, you're not entirely wrong. That could be the case, but I really believe it's more of a symbolic thing. We're looking at a world that's wrapped around its 6 suns, just based on terrain visuals. Maybe. The world is definitely like, it's like, okay. I don't know if any of you have played Nocturne SMT3. Fuck. I need a really clear visual of this. Yeah, here we go. In SMT3, the world is like... Hold on, let me get the image standalone, actually, so this is easier to see. In SMT3, the world is like kind of wrapped around, like... This is fan art, isn't it? Is it? No, it's a screenshot, I think. The world is like literally wrapped around on itself, kind of like this. That's what I get reminded most of when I see that trailer. Because it's like basically identical to the way the world functions, so literally wrapping around itself, which is crazy. I don't know if that could have any biblical meaning. Again, when it comes to like allegories relating to the Bible or any capacity, I'm actually terrible at it. That being said, I do think it probably means something to do with that. Sorry, but let me get back to my topic. Worlds merge, and I think after the worlds merge, we get Xenoblade Genesis. It would make sense given Genesis, is usually the beginning, the start. This is probably also, just at a more conceptual level, probably a renewal for the series, which makes sense because I think I'm almost certain Tetsuya Takahashi has been quoted saying it is the end of the Klaus saga, which makes sense for a reboot. That's why it would be called Genesis, and that's why I think it makes sense it takes place after Xenoblade 3's Future Redeems in particular's ending. So it's probably like a continuation, but only in the sense, I don't think we're going to see other past characters. We might see their relatives, like their distant relatives, maybe. Let's look at the trailer. Let's see if I recognize anyone. This is not the right trailer.
そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院
The long
生
ears
活の
confused
全て
me.
がその意
Probably
志と
something that
共
happened with
にある
enough
と
years passing, I
思ってく
guess.
ださい。
Is anyone with like more like human-looking ears? Yeah, there are. It's a separate race, probably then, right? Look, you can see people here with more like human-looking ears. Man, okay. Fuck is this, man? It looks so peak. I know, dude. It does. That person has a gun. Huh. I mean, there's nothing else this could be. This is definitely a gun. I didn't even notice this right now. So I think it might be a pocket universe based on how weird the world renders and such. I mean, you would think, right? But I don't know. That feels too derivative for Takahashi. He doesn't usually go back and tread his ideas that hard, does he? Because like, I don't know. It feels like 1, 2, and 3 already kind of do that sort of thing. I think this is just a matured version of Klaus's world, Klaus's worlds that were merged together. X is a pocket universe, technically. I didn't know that. That's also another cool, awesome base thing to know. Okay. Different outfits too. So we're seeing different kinds of weapons. Yeah, you might want to play XDE, I guess. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been playing it. I was hoping I had to get to know these things on my own, but it is what it is. I guess I don't care. It's Xenoblade 4 hype season. I'm more interested in this than I am in fucking X, so it's fine. I'm also down for completely new characters to take the stage. Past references are really cool, but I'm also ready for a complete new saga. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely what they're gearing up towards. Well, I think it's a separate thing, and only in the sense that we're not going to see direct continuations of anything. But I do honestly believe it to be the same world as the end of Future Redeem, just because of its title. Genesis. I don't know why they would call it Genesis. if it weren't for a reason like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it makes sense. And also stylistically, this game looks really in line with what we've seen before for Xenoblade. Oh, we got Switch 2 editions too? Yeah. Dude, the way they did this was so fucked up. They said Switch 2 editions. I was already losing my mind because it looked so fucking good with additional content, by the way. There's new hero quests going to be added to Xenoblade 3, apparently. And we also know that right after that, they fucking gave us more with this Xenoblade Genesis. This is fucking insane. This is actually fucking bonkers. I can't believe we got this so soon. I'm so excited. Dude, me too. We have traversal. Okay, this is something that I want to comment on, actually, because the trailer we got for Xenoblade, Xenoblade Switch 2 editions is in... Yeah, here's the trailer. Okay. So I think they're trying out... Okay, I'm going to preface this. I think they're trying something out for Xenoblade 4, or Genesis. I'm going to call it Genesis. Xenoblade Genesis. Here. Just look at this.
Nintendo 4 Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes.
Proper traversal. Since, I mean, X did this too, but it was really different in X. We're getting... This is one of the new content things we're getting in Xenoblade 1. Definitive Edition.
But you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Out. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Pretty cool, by the way.
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
This is so cool, man. New content.
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games.
Voice Heart to Hearts, by the way.
More details will be revealed at a later date.
New Blade Class 2. Is it just Merc missions? And new action battles, okay. Here, yeah, see, we're getting new voice scenes. We're getting a new hero and a hero quest. And we're getting a new gameplay mode. This is insane.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the upgrade pack will be available later today. The physical version launches
I already own
July
Xenoblade 1, but I need to buy the
Switch 2 Edition of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and...
Pull up the store. Oh. Thanks, Wario. Okay, I guess not up yet. That's fine, I'll take a look later. Glad I want to replay the games fully. Yeah. New Pyre and Mithra designs. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that. I'm assuming it's just a new costume, right? Surely? I wonder if there's going to be anything tucked away here to reference that Xenoblade 4. I don't know. But sorry, let me get back on track. I firmly believe this is the result of them wanting to test something they had in mind for Genesis, because we can clearly see here we have rideable animals for traversal. This world looks fucking huge, by the way. All Xenoblade worlds are insanely massive, but like, dude... The scale here is insane. I want to frame by frame that. Like, bro. Like, look at this, man. Doing Monster Hunter now, boys? This is so hype. I know. I'm so jazzed. I'm actually so enthusiastic about this. Fuck. Okay. Nothing like previous party members. Yeah, I know. Like, I was trying to think if we can maybe see distant relatives of, like, Xenoblade, like, 1 or 2 characters, but I honestly could not fucking tell you. None of these characters look that similar to each other. That looks... Okay, and now I can tell Sis, since Xenoblade 3 Future Redeemed, it's kind of spoiler, okay? But, in case you care about that, leave now. Okay, good. So... Tell me this shit does not look like how it looks when in Xenoblade Future Redeemed when Matthew or like any of the other primaries are using their Ouroboros powers. Tell me that shit does not look exactly the same. I think Genesis will also experiment for new ideas for Chronicles 4. I can't see us being forward due to Takahashi teasing so hard about Malice after Future Redeemed. Well, we haven't seen anything about this game, to be fair. I firmly believe this is Xenoblade 4. I could be wrong, but I do think this is 4. It would make sense tie in with everything we've known about how we were Future Redeemed was at the end of the Klaus saga. I do really believe that we're getting I do believe it's Xenoblade 4 is what I'm trying to say. I do believe it's Xenoblade 4. Waiting for them to prove me wrong soon. We'll see. I do think it's Xenoblade 4 though. I want to frame by frame that. Something coming out of the floor when they do that. He's summoning something. Look, it's a claw. That's interesting, isn't it? Ouroboros has a big finger behind them, though. No, yeah, you're right. But I mean, just mean the visual effect on them. It looks very similar. But here, it looks like we're summoning something. Maybe the game... Okay, so if we're going to have something similar to interlinking, maybe instead of fusing with others, you just summon your own fucking stand, I guess. That's what it looks like anyways. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, look at that. It's definitely a claw. He's definitely summoning something. And it doesn't look like it's coming from him. Like, as in, it's not like he's not turning into this. I think he's, like, literally... You can see him punching it out of the floor. Yeah, see? It's like, look, a summoning circle. Maybe he is becoming it, actually. Maybe it's, like, enveloping him or something. I don't know. We don't know enough yet. But I do think we're definitely summoning something here. Whether or not he's actually, like, directly inside of it, that's, you know, a separate conversation. But... Koizumi even hyped up the new Xenoblade story. Wait, Linkies, please. Wait, oh, you're talking about what? Sorry, the Nintendo guy said. Never mind. I don't know why I thought Koizumi was the artist for these games. Never mind. I know what you're talking about. Dude, wait, we have fucking Flight. What the fuck? Also, there is the Aegis crystal anywhere for those with eyes for you know what I fucking mean. Pyra. This is Pyra's fucking Aegis crystal. It looks the exact fucking. It's the exact same shade of fucking teal, bro. Or green, whatever. You know what I mean? Emeralds are green. Emerald is green. Look at that. Even the same fucking thing. 100% Hundo P something to do with Pyra Mithra. I'm sorry, or Numa, whatever. The circle of starlight design. Yeah, but I mean, look at that little indentation. The Aegis crystal has the exact same thing, doesn't it? I feel like it does. Right, we'll move on. But I do think that has to mean something. It's flying up. Do we think we actually get to fly in this game? Because that would be insane. Or is this just a cutscene thing? Maybe Aegis core crystals have been scattered. They did tease more stuff with them at the end of Future Redeemed. I wonder if Malice and Elvis will be back somehow. Potentially. Do the characters have a visible core crystal? It's a very good question. I don't think so, but I'll take a look again. We'll watch this from the beginning. Let's go to when we see characters, though. Hold on, guys. Wait. Hold on. Enhance. Hold on. Enhance. 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 We found Mithra Kid. Been right under our fucking nose. Right there. We found them. I mean, it's about time, to be honest, guys. I mean, we've been waiting for this, but we finally have seen the child of Rex and Mithra. About fucking time. About fucking time. This video's in 4 fucking K? Is the game running at 4K? Okay. We have more a medieval setting for sure, at least in some ways. I want to look more at this. Those look like Ardunes, right? Am I crazy? Some variation at them, at least. Like, I'm not insane, right? You guys see what I'm talking about? I think they do. Personally. I don't know. That's what I think. This is interesting, too. Thanks for like one? Yeah. They look like Ardunes. I was wondering if they make new enemies for this game. So the Batamus in them. Again, we see a purple glow on everyone when they use magic or whatever. This is very interesting. アニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。
I'm really trying to analyze everything, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet. I apologize. Yeah, katana this time, yep. But blades, I'm assuming... I want to see if I can see an anima crystal in like any other kind of weapon. Because I'm pretty sure these are just the blades of this universe. Party members, by the way. We know who our 2 of our party members look like. Oh, shit, maybe those descendant of Hyentia. That's a good point. That's a potential reality. Hold on. Guys. The more I see, the more I think this is derived from the world of Xenoblade 1 and 2. I think this is 3's world, just way further, like after the merge in Future Redeemed. Yeah, this looks like Garplane. This really looks like Garplane, right? Am I crazy? And look at the way it's like rendered too. I feel like there's plenty of places in 3 that have that same texturing on their terrain. Sorry, but we do know 2 of our party members, at least. These 2. Again, wait a minute. There's only 2 party members here. That's also a Xenoblade series tradition, which was broken with X, which was a spin-off. The more I see, the more I think this is Xenoblade 3 proper. Or Xenoblade 4 proper. I don't think this is a spin-off. I think this is Xenoblade 4. Like, there's so many things pointing to it. First of all, we have blades again in some meaningful capacity, which are in X, to be fair, which is a spin-off. But we have the title called Genesis, which sounds like a reboot, which is consistent with what Takahashi wanted after Future Redeemed was done. He said they were done with the Cloud Saga. We have 3 party members here, which is 3 is a big thing in all these games, but especially at the very least when it comes to party members. 1, 2, and 3 have 3 party members. No, I lied. 3 has 1 million. Fuck. Wait, hold on. Wait, doesn't 3 have 6? I'm not crazy, right? 3 has 6? Yeah, it does have 6. Okay, well. Three has 6. Yeah, but well, I mean active at once, but that's an exception because 3 is a merging of 1 and 2, so you obviously add the numbers of right? Because 1 and 2 have 3 party members on a team at a time. I don't mean like total party members. I mean like the ones that are active on screen at once. I'm not counting the heroes in 3, obviously, because I think that's an exception. But in 1 and 2, you only are allowed to have 3 party members equipped at one time. And I think this game also has the same thing. I'm not saying I don't think there's just going to be 3 party members. Period. That's not what I think. I just mean that the members you're allowed to have active at once is 3. That's what I'm trying to get across. So we can see, yeah, look at this. They all have those anima stones or cryststones. Sorry, that's what they're called. Look here, you can see right there, and they're different kinds of weapons, including a gun, which means this is probably gonna this as much as it looks medieval, I do think this is more technologically advanced than you'd initially assume, just based on like we have a gun, right? That's interesting, isn't it? Those are blades like in 3. Yeah, I think so. Well, I think they're different kinds because they're powered by these things called anima cryststones, which are mentioned by this guy over here. And just in case for anyone who wasn't here when I called it out, thanks to the help of a viewer. That symbol. I was looking at some old newspapers and I found something that looks pretty familiar. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. God, the interiors look so fucking good. I want to analyze this a little bit more too. She's wearing a different colored robe than everyone else. Oh, actually, maybe it just looks like that from the front. No, they're wearing black. She's wearing blue. Is she special in some kind of way that the others aren't? Because the other ones we saw in the training sections were also wearing blue. Maybe it's a school that has like separate, like I guess maybe career paths. Some people are like fighters, like her, and the other guys we see in the training sections, and these are just like normal students. Because they're wearing black, I'm almost certain. She's definitely dressed differently at the very least in some way. No, but then again, her friends aren't wearing blue either. Like that guy's wearing white. That person just has a blue tie. I don't know. These are two. We have 2 other party members. We know they look like this. I'll get more detailed images of them later because I want to just have them in. We know she's our main character. We're female protagonist too, which is awesome. So hold on. I want to see if she has a one of those anima crystals on her bow somewhere. Fuck. Can't tell. Damn it. Oh, maybe I could have seen it there. Hold on, she's like marking him. Look, hold on. Wait, I didn't even notice until right now. Look at that thing on the guy's head. She's marking him with her blade. Is that like a new mechanic, do we think? Fucking motion blur. God, turn that shit off, Monolith, please. That thing in her hair looks familiar. I'm gonna take a lot of screen caps of this trailer. So she's not even one of our party members, one in the back. She cut its horn? Is that what she did? Oh, you're right, but it still left a weird, strange mark on like the center of it, didn't it? You're right, though. She did cut it, but I think it's interesting it left a noticeable mark on it. Wonder what that is. This is our other party member, too, by the way. This guy. Who knows what his fucking name is, but we don't know any names, actually. One thing I know for sure is near the end of the game, we will outright be told where it sits in the multiverse. Probably, for sure, yeah. I would be surprised if we didn't. This might also be another party member. This guy on the dragon, I guess. Sorry. Okay. You know what? I've been analyzing a lot of visuals. Let's actually read all the text. Let's try and get it across. Azurda. Could be. Wind. Every force that gave shape to this world. Is Anima the new ether? So that's interesting to me. I want to analyze that a little bit. They mention directly the fact that it not only amplifies the Vesselized powers, but also records its bearer's thoughts and actions. To me, the system this most reminds me of, just based off reading that, is Blades in 2. Its thoughts and actions almost makes it seem, because there's the whole thing with Affinity in Xenoblade 2 about how your blades like feel what you do. That's a big thing with Rex and Pyra. I don't know that, and if it's true that all blades work like that, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Functionality is pretty similar. They're pulling powers from a conduit after all, for sure. Yeah, if that's true, if it's true that they're keeping the same mechanics for how Anima works in Saga, that is true. It's directly deriving its power from the conduit. So much to analyze here, dude. Academic knowledge will be intertwined with that zone. Makes me think that the blade itself is actually gonna have a play with. Now, this might be this Persona fan in me theorizing, okay? But it could just be that the blade itself directly will tie into maybe some sort of like school life adjacent thing. I think mentioning of academic and otherwise alone already makes me think that every aspect of your life at Lukos, like this is Lukos, the place here. I really think that we're gonna have something gameplay-wise that directly intertwines with the academic experience, whether that be like school hangouts or whatever. This might just sound like a Persona fan reaching, but I think based on everything we've seen, I think that's really likely. I don't think they would pick a setting like this for absolutely no reason, you know? The Master Blade, each of the Aegises record data, so something like that maybe, right? That's exactly what I was thinking. Art arts can evolve in that trajectory. True, you're completely right. They could elaborate on that further. We know this is gameplay, for sure. Look in the background. Look at the movement of that enemy in the back. On near the end, you'll see what I'm talking about. Tell me that isn't fucking Xenoblade character movement. Tell me that isn't fucking how Xenoblade enemies move. 100% gameplay. Which means I think it's going to say a lot very similar to how those, and this is the similar enemy types too. This game looks gorgeous. Oh, 100%. This game looks phenomenal. I hold... Oh, I ignore that. I don't know how the fuck I brought that up. I do hold it. This is going to be something. This is going to be something the equivalent of interlinking Ouroboros in this game. He's literally summoning something here. I don't know if it's enveloping him or he's just like going to control it like a puppeteer. But it is definitely something to that effect, and I think it's going to be important in gameplay. And also, oh wait, we got a good look of her bow there. Actually, I could have seen if she had a slot for her thing. It's probably right here if I had to guess. I don't actually know. Also, let's find the truth. Again, we know very little about this game, but that's like seems to be a kind of common thread between every Xenoblade game. There's characters that have like protagonist roles, big roles who want to get to the truth of something, whether it be usually conflict actually. This is especially true in 3 and 1. There's a lot of purple and green, but no red. R.A.P. Elvis, that's true. Hold on. This guy, who the fuck are you? He has like a star thing on his wrist. And his seat thing that he's on, like his, what's the mount, I guess, looks like a universe. like fucking, I don't know, like a universe pattern, I guess. Dude, this is so crazy. Now, hold on. Interesting you brought my attention to it. Purple and green, Malos and Numa. I'll draw attention to it in a second, actually. There's no Nopon, yeah, that's the biggest thing. There's another creature, but not Nopon. You can literally see Poppin. This is completely real footage. Oh my god. The vengeance of a fallen god had yet to be fulfilled. Doesn't Elvis get defeated at the end of Future Redeemed? And we've only seen iconography similar to that of Numa and Malos. No. I don't think it's Malos. I think it's Elvis, Alpha, whatever. It's just a complete guess, but basically, the comment about made about the colors drew attention to it because we see a lot of things that remind me of Numa, color scheme wise. I thought it was Zanza at first too, but I don't think so. Zanza has basically got his comeuppance, and the clarity of mentioning it that we are done with the Klaus saga really makes me think that he will have no direct impact on what's happening here. Just my guess based on what Takahashi said. Well, this is based on the Heavenly Son or whatever, meaning if he ever came back, he'd have a chance of being a hero. True. And again, we see our protagonists, who are presumably heroes, right? We're going to call them that. So that's a way of putting it. Every time they strike, they're enveloped in a purple aura, not unlike that of Malos. See? It's not just her either. Most of them seem to have that. Well, the other girl in the party, she has green. We're a completely new god. That could be true. No, she's still enveloped by purple here, but she's sending off something that looks like the Aegis Stone. Aegis Crystal, sorry. And I said this earlier. Who the hell are you? I said this earlier, by the way, but all their text map and emit both? Yeah. Look here. Tell me this shit does not look like Ouroboros or Mobius-like fusion. It looks like an interlink. Am I crazy? It looks so similar design philosophy-wise. We're not seeing the infinity symbol, but that's because the endless now isn't a factor anymore. I think this is some equivalent to interlinking. It's purple and silver. Yeah, that's true, it is. I wonder if this game will have an equivalent to a Minato. Could be. Could. We don't know. It definitely has blades, so I'm probably willing to guess it has something to that effect. Looks like Senna's or Ouroboros form, kind of, right? This looks such a similar design philosophy to how interlinking looks that I can't help but think it's related at least a little bit. We'll see. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Wow. What a good fucking showcase. Fuck, sorry, I'm still processing everything. Who are you? Not you. I already saw you. But the other guy, there's a guy like who gets a hologram. Look at this. This also looks so... It's his staff, I know, but it reminds me of Hayes' weapon a lot. Even the way they're kind of dressed reminds me of Hayes. And look at that. That thing, that design element, I know it's just a knot, and it might not be that big of a deal, but this is something you see in, I think with the fucking, in 3, the Agnian side dresses like this generally. They have like little knots like this on their outfits and like more like nature-based like stuff on them. This could be something of that. It could also just be a design choice that's entirely unrelated. I have no idea. This guy looks evil as fuck, by the way. Who's this guy? I don't know. No idea this guy. I don't know any names either. These are 100% the Nopon of this game, by the way. As much as I hate to admit it, as much as you or I, okay, I'm not happy about it. But the reality is these are 100% the Nopon. Come on now. Don't play with me. This woman interests me. What is that weapon? Is that a staff? Like a bow staff. It curves, though, but that just might be an animation thing to accentuate the movement more. It's probably a bow staff. God, the motion blur. Fuck you, Monolith Soft. Oh, is that a guy? I thought it was a girl. I think it's a guy. Oh, actually, no. It's a girl. Or they. You never know. Pink-haired boy looks like he could relate to the MC. Maybe. NFC living with living relatives. Didn't she have a line about a brother? Did they? We'll start from the beginning. We'll start from the beginning, guys. We'll start from the beginning. I don't think they did, but I could be misremembering.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増
精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実践を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思う？
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
Backwater Noble. Is she calling the MC a noble?
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。
Can we see how this is dubbed? Oh, me too. I'm really excited.
兄上。
Yeah, you're right, brother.
行ってまいります。
You're completely right. I don't know how I missed that. So that guy is probably her brother. You're right.
そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Huh. I think I've done enough analysis I can do at this moment. I'm definitely gonna make a video, 100% about the this trailer. Probably gonna come out later today. Actually, it might just be edited of this. I don't know, but there's a lot to get from this. I think we noticed all the big things. Aegis blade here. We have 3 party members. We know their designs at least. Also, 3 party members being active at once, very similar to 1 and 2. Purple and green having a big emphasis, which, you know, thematically would be more like Malos and Numa. The emphasis on anima and gemstones, which is apparently a carryover from Xenosaga and Xenogears. I'm not going to lie and pretend like I know everything about that, because I know very, very little about those games. But they likely do share a lot of ties. We know the MC has a sister, or a brother, sorry. We know what form blades take, and we know that they share a lot in common with Xenoblade 2, in the sense that they can record data, which is that language, like, records its various thoughts and actions, is another way of saying data at a fundamental level, which is, again, very similar to 2. We know that the attacks they use leave marks, and also the fact that with their abilities they can summon things, like how he does here. Nope, is it here? It's I'm an idiot. Wait, is it earlier? Yeah, it's earlier. He's definitely summoning something 100%. You can literally see it coming out. Aegis, by the way. This guy I can't give you one way or other about. I have no idea anything about him. We know that the protagonist might have some kind of status that makes them special, at least from like a class perspective. I'm assuming she's yelling this at her. Her face also looks a little fucked up, but it's okay. So we know the protagonist likely comes from some sort of rich family or some sort of high-class place. And she's probably like some prodigy, I guess. Not prodigy, probably someone who like worked exceptionally hard to get what they were, to the point they don't even need a crystal to use their powers. Unless they're not referring to her and referring to someone else. I don't know. There's a lot of up in the air here. Something looks like interlinking. The brother of the protagonist. These fucking things. This woman here was a me. Oh yeah, someone in chat said this earlier, but they're right. There is a fucking infinity symbol here. That is very curious, given especially everything about Xenoblade 3. Holograms, who are these mysterious characters? I know there's so much up in the air here. X in her headband? Whose headband? The girl with the fuck face? I'm sorry, that's mean. I didn't mean that. Oh my fucking god. Takahashi needs to stop. He's pissing me off. Takahashi needs to fucking stop. It's rage baiting the fuck out of me. I didn't even notice that. You're so right. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? Why does she have an X in her headband? They need to stop this bullshit. Okay. Yes, and it looks like Mobius or interlinking, whatever. Fantasy Con. Okay, this is probably an important character death, but I'm still gonna frame by frame it anyways because I'm a beast. Oh, it's the protagonist. And before, it's like a fucking Danganronpa 3 situation where like the femc, like she dies like frame 1 and we play as this guy over here instead. Twitter would actually fucking detonate, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that'd be very funny. And this woman here reminds me of Haze a lot, just design-wise, at least. The staff. We got teasers for new Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition cosmetics. Can you link? I would love to see that. We can actually make an edge, I guess probably it's who the whole party is just from here. I don't know if she's one. I don't think she's one, but the people we're flashing to here, I think, are probably our party members. God, this game looks pretty. I think this guy is one. We'll screenshot them actually, just for me, so I can put them in a video later. This guy is definitely one, or not definitely, probably. I'm gonna make a guess and say he's one. She's probably one. I think she definitely is one. They give her a lot of emphasis in this trailer. I'd be really surprised if she wasn't. I don't know if that's a guy or a girl. They're probably one. Yeah, we see a shot of them earlier. They're the person with the gun I commented on earlier. And obviously our protagonist. She's definitely one. We see her the entire trailer, so it'd be really weird if she wasn't a party member. And this guy over here. I really like his design, bro. Really, really cool design.
兄上行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
So we see a flame, a lava area over here. I wonder what that's all about. Yeah, I think that's all I can really get from this trailer right now. I'm gonna take a look at the Definitive Edition cosmetics, so I'm curious about this. What the fuck? What the fuck are they wearing? Damn, Fiora looks cute. Holy shit, these look so sick. Semilos purple, Numa green. Where? Damn, Soul Shulk looks fucking awesome, actually. Holy fuck. Bro. That is heat. That is actually heat. Let me see the other one. Hold on. That is actually so cool. Sage Xenoblade Genesis, the vast sword of Ash and Shar, which has 6 sons. Even those who have not played the Xenoblade series before can enjoy Xenoblade Genesis starting from here. For details, please look forward to future updates. I think this is 100% Xenoblade 4. And would be consistent. No website. We don't have a website yet? Fuck. 6 sons. There's a lot to take in here. I'm really excited. Okay. That's everything Xenoblade. Yoko Shimomura, I do not... how do you know this? How do you know who Yoko Shimomura is composing for this game? I'm very, very curious. Same people from 2? Where do you see this? Or are you just making like a very... Does it say here? Nope, that was a mistake. It's on the same Twitter. Oh, we have more footage of Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Right? What the fuck? Wait, there's fucking racing? Hold on, I need a YouTube link. Fuck you. Hold on. This is pissing me off. Fuck off. Eat shit. Hold on. Show me. No fucking way. They need to stop. Hold the fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Do you not have any? Oh, you pissed me off. Okay, that's fine. What, not even here either? I'm gonna have to watch the video on fucking Twitter? I hate Nintendo. I hate them. Fine. Yeah, we have fucking racing. Okay, when you get hit, it takes you out. Makes sense. They have different racing stats? Bro, what the fuck is happening? Bro. What are they doing with Future Connected? Setting the vehicles there too? Oh, I guess we are. Okay. This is a big update, guys.
Xenoblade Definitive Edition Nintendo Switch 2 Edition スイッチ版をお持ちの方はアップグレードパスのみのご購入でプレイいただけます。
Okay, can you leave a link to the website, guys? Thank you. Holy fuck, that is surreal to look at. New renders too for them writing. That's cool. want to see Xenoblade 2. Oh? 4K 60. Wow, shit. Okay. What about 3? Just technical specifications only? We don't even have that. Jeez. Okay. Oh no, 4K 60. Okay. That is insane. Okay. Fuck, that is nuts. Okay. Just remember, by the time you close this stream, don't forget, I was the one who found Mythwicked.